What does it mean to you to be the one representative for Northern Territory in the thoroughbred industry careers, nationals this year?
Yeah, it means a lot, definitely. I think it's really good, kind of kind of showing like all the other like younger kids, that may want to be doing this, like may want to do this in the future, to kind of have a go, try their hardest. Unfortunately, it was just me this year. Like there weren't many other riders, but yeah, it's really special.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, to have such a big influence on the younger riders, they're, coming up and performing really, really well.
Tell me a little bit about your horse. Is it Charlotte? Yeah.
So she is a 14-3 Connemara Thoroughbred mare. She's 7 now, and we've had her since she was 18 months old. She was given to me by my grandma when my grandma found out that I had started riding, because I obviously did start like at a not really a young age. So she found out I was riding. She wanted to breed one of her horses and get a foal for me out of her mare. And she went to look at Powderbark stud, which is a Connemara stud in Western Australia. And she saw Charlotte and just fell in love and bought her straight away. So that's how I got my first pony. And Mum broke her in, and she's just awesome. She's been going great ever since.
That's such a beautiful story and such a really good connection that you've got with her, because, from family. So is that your mum's mum that gifted her to you?
Yes.
Have you set a date that you're going to record your dressage test for the nationals?
Yes. We're going to record it on the 24th of October.
And how are you feeling about doing this virtually? Does it make you feel more confident knowing that it's just you in the arena, with it being recorded, or is it a bit more daunting?
See, I don't know if I would have rather do it, as a competition somewhere else. I think I might have, but, I guess it is still going to be, quite tricky. We've got to do the 3 tests, 15 minutes apart. So they have made it so that it is, quite similar to a competition. But I don't think I'm as nervous about it. I reckon I would be a bit more nervous if, we had travelled somewhere else and were, riding somewhere else in the country.
And not only, I think, are you, a really good role model for other riders within Pony Club, but as we mentioned yesterday when we spoke, you are also Larrakia heritage through your father's side. And we spoke about how that might be a great influence on other Indigenous riders or potential riders. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I think it's really special because, I'm the Larrakia, people, this is their land, Darwin is their land. So, it's kind of my land. And I don't really know many other Indigenous riders in Darwin, but, it's really special to be one of the only Indigenous riders that, has kind of gotten the chance to compete at the Pony Club Nationals. So yeah, it's really special. Not all, Indigenous kids have the chance or the facilities to actually, start riding. So I think it'd be really great if they started or, had some other people to look up to. Yeah, I think that'd be awesome.
That might very well be you. That might be something that we can, that might touch some other girl or boy's, dreams and say, if she can do it, I can do it. And I think that that's important across anyone, no matter, where we are in Australia and what our heritage is. But I think that that's a special gift that you've also got. Is Is there anything else that you would like to tell us about where you'd like to go in the future and what, you know, what your hopes and dreams are?
Yeah, well, you know, obviously I love dressage and that is one of my favorite things to do, but show jumping is definitely, you know, my favorite. I'd love to have like a future in show jumping, travel to different places and compete at different circuits, you know, maybe in Europe. Like, I think it'd just be an incredible experience, you know, to travel around the world, different circuits, show jumping. Yeah.
It's really a beautiful thing as well, because with Pony Club Australia, and I see this all the time, it opens up doorways for people to, you know, connect with other riders that are already doing that. You know, often I see posts about people wanting grooms or people who work with their horses, and then offering them the opportunity to also compete while they're doing that. So it's a very, very realistic dream, Lalwa. It's something that, you know, if that's where you want to head and you give it that persistence and that commitment, and you've obviously got an extremely, you know, experienced horsey background coming from your mother and your grandmother's side. So I think you'll achieve great things.
Thank you.